Hey everybody, Jerome and Ashley from Atmosphere Collectibles, and we have a combination record store day drop to our baby drop June 18th titles, and then also some stuff that we just got in for brand new Friday release as well.
Yeah, we're not going to show all the Friday releases. We're just going to show a few, and then we'll get to record store day.
Okay, well, one of the big releases is this really nice Queen box set. It's called the Platinum Collection, and it's 6 records, all on colored vinyl, and it's kind of like the greatest hits. I mean, it's a really nice set, and real pretty bright colors, and it says on vinyl for the first time. So that's a nice set.
So we have the original master recording, Clapton Unplugged, Eric Clapton. This is the
One step.
yeah, ultra disc one step by Mobile Fidelity. Nice.
Come by that. We've got a brand new Stabbing Westward called Chasing Ghosts. It's real nice packaging.
Death Waltz has this They Live.
It's a record store day essential.
It's a nice die cut cover, front and back.
Yeah, it's a nice one. We got this cool double power trip picture disc, and basically it's let's see, Nightmare Logic and Manifest Decimation, both. So it's what, their entire catalog.
Join the Army, Suicidal Tendencies, Music on Vinyl, reissue.
We've got a couple fulls. We've got Anecdotes on colored vinyl, and then Life is Yours on white vinyl.
Suffocation, Effigy of the Forgotten. This is not a reissue or a new one. It's just back order that came in. Great record.
We got one for Jerome and one for the store. I've literally had that on back order for 2 years. So, Carly Rae Jepsen 10th anniversary vinyl edition, featuring Call Me Maybe, which is a pretty big deal.
Some Beatles restocks.
We've got the Gun Club Las Vegas story, and this is got the extra disc of unreleased live at Scorky's 1984. I really like these Gun Club reissues. They all have like an extra disc of live. It's very nice.
Information Society reissue, software, hardware.
This isn't a new release, but it is, finally back in stock. The Bedlam, the Mars Volta, Bedlam and Goliath, and the Francis the Mute on colored vinyl. When these reissues came out, I don't think it took forever for mine to come in, and so I've got, these are just extra ones for the bins.
Spirit World, Pagan Rhythms.
We've got the 50th, or the Half Speed Master reissue of David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. I've also got the picture disc version coming in. It didn't make it in this order, but I've got it coming in next week. And then we've got the Questlove John Summer of Soul. It's a soundtrack that includes B.B. King, Nina Simone, Sly and the Family Stone. I believe you can watch this on Hulu, maybe. It's supposed to be really good.
Did you show the White Snake? White Snake, Greatest Hits, Revisited, Remixed, Remastered.
James Labrie, Beautiful Shade of Grey. This is a CD, it comes with the CD and the record. And then we've also got the Bill Evans Trio Verve Acoustic Sound Series, Trio 65. Did you show this Blitzen Blitzen Trapper All Across This Land on colored vinyl? And then we got some great restocks. Some Metallica. This one had been out of stock for a really long time, this Matchbox 20. I was happy to get that back in for the bins. Brown Acid, the 13th Trip, Heavy Rock from the Underground, Come Down. I love these Brown Acid comps, are really good. Chili Peppers. This is Incubus, Make Yourself. This one had been out of stock for a while, so I know that'll probably sell fast. And then you want to go on to record
let's
store day?
just get on to the record
All
store
right,
day.
we're gonna get on to the record store day.
So it's gonna be I think it's gonna be really hot tomorrow. So I wouldn't get here too early. We're gonna open at 9. You know, we have a lot of everything. We'll kind of go over what we have. But yeah.
Do you want me to show you how I've got them laid out?
Yeah.
Okay, so you want to start with the record store day exclusives. Okay, so we'll start with the record store day exclusives. This whole box. We've got Steve Hackett. These are all record store day exclusives, the first batch that we're going to do. This is Steve Hackett, the Tokyo tapes, and it's a 3 LP set, and it's issued for the first time on white vinyl, recorded live in Japan in December of 1996, and it's got members of like Genesis, Yes. Well, I'm sure if you're into Steve Hackett and this whole thing, you probably are familiar with who all's on it, so it's kind of a big deal.
Dio, Double Dose of Donington. It's got Stand Up and Shout and Rock and Roll Children. One from 83 and one from 87, picture disc.
Billy Bragg, Life's a Riot with Spy vs. Spy. This is the 30th remastered, original, and exclusive live tracks anniversary edition. This is on orange vinyl.
Daltrey, Dearly Beloved. This is one that we are kind of limited on. So.
Yeah. Also, the Billy Bragg and the Steve Hackett. We're kind of limited on all of those. But we didn't have a ton of people reach out. Like, that's why feedback is always so great. This is also exclusive. It's the Hailstorm, Back from the Dead, Long Live Rock shaped picture disc.
Those are kind of cool. Very
cool. This is a really cool release, I think. These that one. So we got the My Morning Jacket live from RCA Studio A, Jim James Acoustic, 45 RPM record.
Freddie Hubbard, Music is Here, live at Studio 104, Paris, 1973.
We've got the Madness Baggy Trousers. This is an EP, and it is tracks together for the first time on 12-inch. So.
Slash, Miles Kennedy, live at Studio 60. Now we've only got a couple of those.
Sweet Platinum Rare Volume 2. This is limited edition of 4,500 copies, and it's a two-disc vinyl collection of dozens of rare versions of Sweet outtakes and demos. This is another one that we don't have a ton of, but it's a cool release.
Sun Signature. And this is one we do have quite a few of, and it's Elizabeth Fraser. We've been listening to it. It's great.
Fantastic. That's one that, like, obviously we want them to sell on Record Store Day, but that's a title that we're excited about, so we're happy to have it.
For the bins,
yeah.
Like, we're good with that.
This is a Craft Recordings reissue, and it is Esther Marrow, Sister Woman, and it's back on vinyl for the very first time since 1972. Great soul album, and Craft Recordings, they do a great job. We only have the one copy of that.
Residents, Perversed.
It's live and experimental recordings from 1971 and 1972 featuring The Boarding House Show, Chris Party, and the complete 1-10 with a Touch of 11 album. We got a couple of Soul Jazz Records compilations. This one's called 100% Dynamite, Ska, Soul, Rocksteady, and Funk in Jamaica. And then we've also got the Studio One Classics, the original, Right Around the World. This is just normal reggae.
Kinks Waterloo Sunset.
Callie Ucas Sin Maedo. This is got an alternate cover art. She's like a Spanish singer, and it's got a bonus track on it.
Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift. This is one we only have a couple copies of. So.
This box here is all exclusives as well. So we've got the Victor Vaughn, MF Doom, Vaudeville Villain. This is also a Record Store Day exclusive. We got a good number of those.
Gerald Way, Has It an Alien?
The 50 years of TV's greatest hits. It's 62 of the best themes from the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s. And it is a 2 LP set, really pretty splatter color vinyl. And we didn't get a ton of those, but it's a fun title.
And Virgin Prunes, Pagan Love Song, we only have a single copy. So this is a great record.
Well, yeah, and it's a single. So it's a cool title, though.
Pagan Love Song, yeah.
We've got Sweet Relief, a benefit for Victoria Williams, the All-Star Landmark Tribute album, available on double vinyl for the first time. We ordered quite a few of these just because it's a title that we were also excited about. It's got Soul Asylum, Lucinda Williams, Pearl Jam, Buffalo Tom, Shudder to Think, Matthew Sweet, the Jayhawks, and more. It's a 2 LP set. Evan Dando of the Lemonheads.
Pearl Jam does Crazy Mary, Soul Asylum, Summer of Drugs, Lucinda Williams, Main Road, Matthew Sweet, This Moment. It's just a great record. So.
And then also the last little batch of Record Store Day exclusives. We've got the Billy Gibbons Hardware exclusive collectible tin case with expanded booklet. That's the only CD that we got this time. And
is this first?
I think it's exclusive. Oh no, those are first.
Okay.
Yeah, those are first.
Yeah, Voivod, Nothing Phase, great record.
Well, I do have this one as an exclusive, so I could be wrong. Okay, so this is a super limited one. It is Night Beats live at Valentine. It's a live session at Valentine Recording Studio in LA, and it's featuring songs from the Outlaw R&B, Who Sold My Generation, Sonic Bloom, and H-Bomb sessions. I think it's limited to 500 copies, so I was sort of really surprised that we have 2 copies.
Warrior Soul, Odds and Ends. This has not been, it's really hard to get Warrior Soul, period. So.
It says first time on vinyl, demos and unreleased tracks by Warrior Soul on red and blue vinyl, limited to 2,200 copies. So that's pretty cool.
Definitely.
And then we also have Art Blakey and the Jazz Messengers in My Prime. This is also an exclusive. It's the complete In My Prime New York City sessions, and it is recorded at the C1 Studios in New York in December of 1977, and it's limited to 2,500 copies.
The Who, It's Hard, Abbey Road Studios, Half Speed Master.
I had quite a lot of people quite a lot. I had a few people request that title, so we probably have enough to make it through the day, or make the people who want it get it. This is also a really cool title. It's the classic Nitro record sampler. Featuring early cuts from AFI, Guttermouth, Jughead's Revenge, The Vandals, and more. Includes the Offspring's cover of Hey Joe, previously exclusive to this compilation. Limited pressing on orange splattered vinyl. Go Ahead Punk, Make My Day.
Sky Blue and Olive Green, available for the first time. Royal Tenenbaum soundtrack. We have quite a few. However, I think we are going to run out.
We had a lot. Yeah. So at first I was panicked because we only had 2, but then when my shipment came from the other distributor,
more.
yeah, we've got more than what we had, but we still, like, a lot of people asked for this title. Yeah. So I'm hoping that, like, everybody who wants one will get one, but you know, it's just really hard to predict these things. Now this is a title. Now we're on to Record Store Day first, meaning that if you miss out on the Record Store Day, they don't have they will probably repress it later. This is one that I ordered quite a few of, and I think it's limited to like 3,000. This is Nicki Minaj, Beam Me Up Scotty, and I've only got the 2 copies. So I'm really hoping that, that I have enough for the people.
Gold Experience, Prince, and we do have quite a few.
Yes, so we do.
We should be good.
So I've got some fun Northern Soul comps. I've got 3 different ones in a row. All I've got very limited quantities of. This is the Jetstar Records compilation, the Soul Sides uncolored vinyl. Great Northern Soul from the 60s on the Jetstar label. And then I've also got You Can't Sit Down, Dance Crazes of 1958 to 1964. This has got 22 tracks on it, and it's off the label Cameo Parkway. Super cool title. And then we've got Northern Soul 1964 to 1967. You've Got the Power. It's a 20-track double album of soul and R&B stompers on blue vinyl. I didn't have very many people request these, but I thought they were cool titles that people need, so I ordered them.
Pearl Jam, Live on 2 Legs. We do have quite a few of these. We should be safe. We got more of these than anything else.
Yep.
But it is going to be the most requested, so
absolutely.
We could still run out. I don't know.
Yeah. So we've got Miles Davis, What Is It? Montreal 7/7/1983. It's never before been released. And it's from the forthcoming release, the Bootleg Series Volume 7. We've got a couple. This is a 2 LP set, and we've just got a couple.
Discipline Breakdown, Collective Soul, 25th anniversary, Craft Recording.
Yep. I know a lot of people were really disappointed whenever I had gotten delayed in the past or whatever, but we've got a good amount, and it's a super affordable title. I think it'll sell. I think everybody will add one to theirs because, it's not one that I've ever seen on vinyl.
We've got quite a few. We have under 10 though.
Yes. This is one that is on a double opaque gold vinyl, and we don't probably have near enough. It's Ray Charles. Oh man, yeah, we definitely don't have enough. It is Ray Charles duets with Natalie Cole, Elton John, Norah Jones, B.B. King, Gladys Knight, Diana Krall, a bunch of people. It's a 2 LP set, and unfortunately we just have the one. I don't know what it's limited to. I'm not sure, but I mean, I know I ordered more than that.
Peter Gabriel, Live Blood, 3 LP, 180 gram red LPs. So Half Speed Master, Half Speed Remaster.
It's got a great track listing.
And a high-res download code. So.
And for having 3 records of being Peter Gabriel, that one's a super affordably priced total.
It is.
Record.
I looked at the price compared to some of the other stuff.
I know.
And I was like,
I don't know why I was thinking it was going to be way more. So I was really happy that, especially compared to Steve Hackett. But I mean, the Steve Hackett, I think, is a Record Store Day exclusive.
Some of it is really well priced. I mean, the Collective Soul.
Yes.
Royal Tenenbaum.
Even the Pearl Jam is affordably priced. Although I think I did do my best to price super fairly on all of the titles. So I think we priced them to move. So we've got the brand new heavies, Heavy Rhyme Experience Volume 1. This is another Craft Recordings. It's the 30th anniversary edition featuring collaborations with Gangstar, The Far Side, Main Source, Cool G Rap, and more on orange vinyl. this is a title that I don't think anybody specifically asked for, but they should have.
Ragged But Right, Jerry Garcia Acoustic Band. This is recorded October 1987, December 1987. First time on vinyl, pressed on 180 grams.
And it's limited edition of 7,500. So I would say for a Record Store Day Grateful Dead related title, that's about the lowest number, even though it's still a decent sized number. I mean, I've never seen a Grateful Dead Record Store Day release that's been under 10,000. So I feel like those will probably sell pretty quick. But we've got a decent amount.
So yeah, somebody said there was 80 titles, I think, this time, right around 80, and we have like 50 titles. So
yes,
and we have multiples of everything except for the Virgin Prunes and
Billy Bragg. These Soul Jazz Records comps. I don't think anybody requested that one specifically.
so
but
we have a whole lot of like the Pearl Jam.
And I've got a good amount of these Victor Vaughns. I was sort of surprised. I was happily surprised because I've got enough people who are going after the entire MF Doom anything, and they collect it all. So I like that's a title too. Just sort of like that. What was it? The Record Store Day Future, from the April Record Store Day. I'm still selling those. Like, you know.
Yeah, we still have one in the bin.
Yeah. Well, I sold one today, and I had one to replace it. So I was like, yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be, the weather is supposed to be really hot, so don't get here too early. I think we have a lot of titles, and we're gonna open at 9.
Yeah. And if you,
I mean, get here at open, but don't.
yeah.
Don't. It's gonna be.
Once we open, it always goes really fast.
Yeah.
And I mean, like I said, I don't feel like this is a camp out situation type of deal. We're a little sad because our friend Brian, there's no titles that he needed. He's more into metal, and so he's not camping out. But he did, he come and hung out tonight. So
Voivod, and what was the other?
Well, there is metal, but on his list.
Yeah.
But even just that, our record bins currently are so full. We have a lot of great titles in. I do still have copies of The Smile,
We didn't show
Tom
off
York
Friday's releases.
on yellow
so
vinyl.
there's a lot more new stuff out there.
King Gizzard. Sorry.
That's it.
Yeah, lots of great restocks as well. So hopefully you can come out. If you miss, starting the next day, don't just assume that we run out of something. Feel free to still come by and see us. So anyway, sorry for the delay in the video. We're going to go home and get some rest so we can be here in the morning. So have a great night, and stay hydrated. If you are camping out somewhere out there, have a good night.